Hey everyone, it's Mary Ann with Akashic Inspirations, and today I'm going to do a reading for the month of October because I feel that the incredible energies that are coming into play, so it denotes just a lot of things that have been happening. First of all, we just recently had, of course, the autumn or spring equinox on, I think it was the 22nd of September. Right there following that, we had Peace Day, which was the 21st. We had the new moon in Libra, which was on the 24th of September. So we've had a lot of what happened in these sequence of events, from what I understand and what I experienced, was the opening of portals. So now that we've opened this portal, what is October going to bring? What do these portal openings mean for us, and what are the energies that are going to be coming in? Well, first and foremost, the grand events of October are the two eclipses. And the first is on October 8th, which is a lunar eclipse. Now, this moon is normally known as the Hunter's Moon, which is the moon that follows the harvest moon of September. So the Hunter's Moon is normally known as also the Blood Moon. Now, it's kind of being considered now a double blood full moon because there is going to be a full lunar eclipse, and therefore we see the moon as being blood red. Well, what do those energies really indicate for us? And what I believe that it's indicating for us is that it's signaling a time when, as these portals have opened, that that we're bringing from other dimensions and other planes of existence information into the earth. So we're doing the work that we've done is the as above, so below. So we're bringing things through the portals, this time from the other ethers down into earth, so that we can use these new acquired abilities and healings and clairvoyance and clairsentience and all the clairs to our advantage, to help heal not only ourselves and our brothers and sisters of the earth, but of raising our earthly vibration. And where this is part of the physical work that we're doing in this cosmic age, this golden age. This is the work. This is what we're doing. Yesterday I got a beautiful message of this very different divine feminine energies that's coming in to work with us in healings, and they work on a light resonance. They're an angelic energy, and it's a place where we may have gone as healers to this plane to be healed ourselves. What I got was in between lives. So between lives here on earth or lives in other existences, we would go to this place to receive inner healing. And it's very beautiful, soft, warm, brilliant light energy. Very hugging, like they want to hug you. That's how I felt. I felt that I was being hugged. And so just that we're going to start incorporating more of this energy into our energy healing circles, especially with the groups that I've been working with on Facebook and throughout the last year. So the second huge event is the solar eclipse of October 23rd. It's going to be a partial eclipse, but that to me is going to cement whatever energies have been coming through with the opening of the portal and through the blood moon. And now with the solar eclipse, we're bringing the solar energies now to balance out the lunar energy that we received on the 8th. We're going to seal this energy in here into this planet through the cosmic sun and through solar energies. And I believe what's going to be affected and the way that we're going to work with this energy is through your solar plexus, through your core solar connection, if you will. And this solar energy is our God source, which is within us, which is where we need to go in order to do our work, is to tap into that energy. I don't think it's an energy that we've been really using correctly. I think we're going to be expanding that energy. I think it's going to help us define the way that we start doing our work on the spiritual plane, is tapping into this core solar energy within ourselves, which is our connection to source, our connection to the divine. Um, Oh, I did want to mention a huge event that we're going to be hosting on October 5th on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be interviewing J.R. Rivera, who is the author of Beautiful Creatures Tarot, and he's worked in conjunction with Jasmine Beckett Griffiths, an amazing artist, amazing illustrator, and she'd never done a tarot before, so this is her first foray, even though she's done her oracle cards, but she's never done tarot. So an amazing story. They're actually one of the top sellers on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and all of these retail sites for pre-sales, because this not actually not coming out till December, but he has wonderful insights on the tarot. He's a young guy, but he is really tapped into great information on tarot. So I encourage all of you who are readers to watch this, because to get his insight on his own tarot is really going to help us when it does come out in December, to be able to expand upon it and really understand where he's coming from with it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, it's with Glammy Witch. So please, I've already posted the event on my Facebook, and it's on Google Hangout already set up, so that you have the links to be able to go to my YouTube page and watch it next Sunday at 11 a.m. So it's going to be, well, I'm really excited because he's such a sweet guy. I mean, really awesome. Okay, so to the reading. I've got like 3 different decks, and I know I'm only 6 minutes in. I want to bring in the Syrian Starseed Tarot, because I feel these angelic starseed energies coming in, and I feel that they're very loving. So we're going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland, and as a blessing card, I know it's a lot, Wisdom of the Golden Path by Tony Carmine Solano. I just feel that these energies are working together today to bring us like amazing messages. So this deck is like really humongous. So I'm just going to pull some cards and allow us to see what is coming through. All right, so we actually have a 2 of the same suit, and the first card that I pulled is the 2 of Orbs. The orbs are the swords. So normally the 2 of Swords designates a type of decision that we have to come into making for ourselves. We've got to weigh our options. And if you see, it's really interesting. I don't know if you can see it up close into the orb itself. Let's see. In the orbs itself, it has this symbol, which is the Syrian starseed symbol. And it's up here in this orb. So she's got an as above, so below, 2 different orbs. So she's bringing them into balance. She's got one hand on top and one hand holding this way. And she's, it seems like she's in water, but there's like a path, like a wood path that she's walking on. But she's not even looking down. She's looking straight ahead and focusing on the decision that she's going to be making. So she's going to be making that decision from a very centered and balanced position. So if you've got decisions coming up that you need to make in your life, be sure that you are in a balanced and a centered manner. Then the next card that comes out is the 6 of Orbs. And here we show a dolphin cresting up on the waves, and around his fin are the 6 orbs. And what's interesting, and I really didn't notice before, but back up in here is actually a sacred geometry of the Metatron's cube, using the star tetrahedron and the tree of life and the flower of life. So very interesting how, even though there's some kind of like dark clouds on the horizon, kind of looks a little stormy out, and the waves are, being pushed up by this dolphin's movement, but it looks a little bit turbulent. So 6 of Swords denotes normally a space of rest, but in this card I'm seeing a little bit of movement, circular movement. So maybe it's not our traditional, what we consider movement of linear, but movement in a spiritual plane on a spiritual level. And allowing, because I just feel that there's movement in those orbs making like a vortex. So I think we're working with vortexual energies in making our decisions, and that we are in a place of being able to pull the energies to our advantage. And then the last card I pull is the Seeker of Crystals, which is like the Page of Pentacles. So here it's going to impact our financial, these decisions to me are impacting our financial decisions. I love that her dress is like emerald green. I'm hoping you can see this because of the light, the way it's here. But she's focused and concentrated into this crystal, and she's like, okay, I've got it. Like there's a golden power coming from this crystal, and she's focused on, she's seeing all the answers in there. So you're going to be able to tap into that energy by being grounded, by being focused. There's going to be messages regarding your finances, whether it may be monies that may not be, that you may not be expecting, or it can be something that you have worked at for a while, such as a promotion or a change of a position. So it has to, I feel it has to do with your work, and it has to do with your finances this week, for this month. So we're kind of working those thought energies of bringing in from our mental capacity and grounding them with the crystal. So it's actually really great because you have the juxtaposition of the air element and the earth element, which combines and creates a balance for you to be able to work the energies to your advantage. So let's see, as far as relationships concerned, what our psychic tarot of the heart has to say for us. And again, these cards, there's a lot of them, so I'm going to pull 3 cards quickly. Ooh, nice. All right. So, 7 of Violet, which is, I believe, the 7 of Wands, and it's choose your battles wisely, I'm going to say. It's how are you just going to go play into the drama, or are you going to pick and choose those issues that are really at your core of your truth? It's not to let somebody get a rise out of you. It is about defending and standing in your truth, and speaking up for what you believe. And so it's best to know when is the moment to do that, and when is the moment to kind of regroup, retrace, let it go by. If they're just there to egg you on, don't get into it. If you're there to present your truth in a loving manner, it's not about the fight, okay? It is about being centered, being strong within yourself, and knowing when to speak up and when to back away. So the second one is the crown chakra. So I love the magenta color here. Very spiritual color. So your crown chakra is going to help you provide clarity and illumination from your inner guidance as to knowing when you need to step up and when you need to kind of take a back step. And so you are going to be guided, and it's the number 7 and the number 7. Both 7 cards. So very interesting on that. Then that will lead us to nurturance, which is the Empress card, which is fertility, which is about nurturing and self-love, as well as our love for others, for the earth, for our environment. It's a beautiful card. She has this beautiful energies of yellow and pink sun behind her, and she has the glowing orb of her cosmic chakra in her hand. And I think she's just beautifully illuminated, and it's a pure opening. You know, so her arms are outstretched, and she is just in her glory. So I believe that By taking these steps, you're going to find the truth and the true beauty in your relationships by also nurturing yourself. That's going to open you up. So I will pull our blessing card for the week, for the month, excuse me, since this is the reading for the month. And the card I get is nature. So, beautiful message. Get out into nature. Experience, just like the nurture card. It's about nurturing yourself in nature, about um, being out and getting those healing energies to yourself. Really connecting to source. That is the easiest way that you can find to connect yourself to source, is going out in nature, because you're grounding and you're connecting to that which is the love of the Mother Earth that she has for us. And she wants to give you healing energies, but you need to walk on her. You need to appreciate the beauty of her. You need to get out there and just commune with the energies of nature, whether it be by the ocean or in the forest or mountains or your city park or wherever it may be. But just even a plot of grass that will help you just find a little comfort in the healing energies that the earth has for us. So it's going to be an amazing month. I will do videos for